Welcome to Ruck number 10, where you find me in the beautifully rugged Scotland. Today, we're heading into the forest to visit a local legend, and we're going to have a beautiful camp beside Loch Grannoch. Welcome to the forests of Galloway, and welcome to Wild Rucker.
Out in the open, paralyzed, I've been chosen by the birds of paradise. I hear them coming from all sides. Now it's time to see who's gonna live and who's gonna die, brother.
So here we are in Scotland, and it looks like it's going to be a chilly day, but a good day to be out in the wild. And I've parked the car up, and already we have something to see. I've not even set foot anywhere yet. This is impressive. This is the Big Water of Fleet Viaduct. Built in 1861, this 900-foot structure served primarily as a transport link to Port Patrick Harbour, known as the Port Road. The reuse of rail around the arches and striking red brick creates its unique look and serves to strengthen the granite structure. It served the country well during World War II, as millions of tons of artillery were hauled over its 20 arches, and it narrowly escaped demolition in the late 90s. This is one of those moments where I just want to carry on going. I'd want to follow as much of the old rail as I possibly could, but I know it definitely stops at one point because the Royal Engineers blew one of the bridges up. Cheers, lads. Anyway, we've got places to be and someone to go and see. Home sweet home. Right, we've got 6 kilometres to do in 3.5 hours. Let's head to the forest. This is an active road.
You're looking towards the ocean and you've gotta go, but you know the wind is starting to blow. But you take it out anyway and you just hope none of it ends up in your mouth. And I think I'll die when my laugh subsides, and I'll think of you when I can't find a bathroom.
I don't know how much I want to get stuck in there. That's got adventure written all over it. Or maybe concussion, I don't really know yet. Welcome to the forest of Galloway. A true mountain forest, only topped by those further north in the Highlands. It is so peaceful out here. I haven't seen a single soul while I've been here. So it truly is just the animals, the wilderness, and you. Brilliant, brilliant spot to come to. So today we're going to head up to Loch Grannoch. There's a lodge there, but we're not pitching there. We're going to head a little further north than that and find our little nook in the wild for the night. This is going to be so peaceful compared to the last video. Let's do it. Wow, look at that. Nope, too much to resist. I've got to get stuck in. Wow. Look at this. If I didn't already have a plan for tonight, that is a view that's very difficult to walk away from. Stunning. Just 400 more metres until our turning point towards Loch Grannoch. Whoa. Look at this. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? So we're almost at the loch now, and the sun's already beginning to set, and with it that temperature's dropping as well. I can't wait to see where we end up tonight. But before we find our camping spot, before that sun sets, we need to go and see a local legend. This is the story of Maggie the Packhorse.
In 1876, a white pony called Maggie was born. Her role in life was a simple one: to pull a carriage of people and hunting gear from the Gatehouse of Fleet to and from the shooting lodge beside Loch Grannoch. Maggie would head out on a 12-mile voyage from the Gatehouse of Fleet, past the big water of Fleet Viaduct, over a steep clough before arriving at the lodge. She served this route for 28 years of her life until, at the age of 30, she died just shy of the lodge in 1906. The people of Gatehouse created this monument not only for her loyal service, but also to signify an important change. Maggie was the final packhorse used in this manner as the motor vehicle took over.
Following these animal tracks to see if I can find a nice little pitch. There's a couple of good spots back there, but I want to see if I can find something a bit special. If not, I'm going to head back. Sun is officially down now. I'm going to try down here. I wish this was the spot. It's a beautiful view, but the ground is so uneven. What a shame. Right. Gonna head back. Not home this time. So that's camp all set up. I'm nice and snug. I've got a really good pitch here as well. It's really level and there is just not a breath of wind here at all. It's absolutely perfect and it looks like a couple of stars are going to come out as well, so that's going to be interesting with the stillness of the water, seeing exactly what I can get out of the camera. But before that, we've got to open up the RUCK10, and tonight I'm going to be having a beautiful beef stew. I cannot wait to have that. And finally, as this is the 10th camp, I am adamant I'm going to eat these noodles, what's left of them anyway. I hope it's been worth it, all the adventures I've been on with these. They've been up so many mountains. If they're absolutely awful, I'm going to be devastated. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, of course, we're going to open up the RUCK10. And tonight, I've got a bit of an obsession. And it's a little bit wrong that I've brought it to Scotland. But I've got a classic Guinness. I felt the ground rumble then. Yeah, I'm just loving Guinness at the moment. And with this view, do you know what? I'm going to really, really enjoy these. Right then, let's get cooking. Yes. God, I'm good. Right. Come on then. It boasts forkfuls of flavour, so you know. Try saying that after a couple of drinks. So here we go. Pour in 250 ml of water. That's it. Bring to the boil and add in the Bring to the boil and stir in the contents of the seasoning sachet. Break up the noodle block into 3 or 4 pieces. That was about right. Add to the pan, stir well, simmer on a gentle heat, stir and serve. Forkfuls of flavour? I don't think so. Oh, hang on, I'm using the spoon, aren't I? That's what's wrong. Fork, full, flavour, come on. That's it. So much better. That view will never get boring, I don't think. But sadly, it is time for us to leave. So, we can have a quick breakfast, nice brew. Unfortunately, the tin of all-day breakfast, I'm not going to be able to open because it needs a tin opener. It's not got a ring pull on it. Some would argue that's actually a blessing in disguise, so you know. God knows what's in that tin. Let's get breakfast and get packed down. Everything's all packed away and we're good to go. This is where we had the fire last night. I completely removed the old fire pit, scattered the ashes and covered it over. I've also cleared up the other one that was over here. There's no trace that I was ever here. Thank you. Well then, let's go see some stuff.
There's a girl in the southeast that looks like her mom, and you should hear her singing when she thinks she's alone. Calm as the whisper of the pine needle trees, and she'll make any man buckle his knees. Turn it down, my heart again.
Well done. Who's a good car? Who's a good car?
Turning down, my heart again. You always find another way in.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be having that tin of... Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the... Come on, Gray. What is it?